Hi. Yeah, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Yeah, that's correct. I don't know where you're sitting, so I'm not sure what time of the day you have. Yeah. Hi, US. I guess it's still well, I don't know. It depends on which part of the US you are from. So I believe it can be either morning or afternoon. Hey, hey, Jay, if I'm pronouncing it correctly. Ephraim, morning to you too. You can, yeah, morning. Okay. Morning is fine. Okay, you can start asking your questions in the comment section here in YouTube. And I'm gonna read them out and reply to those that I can actually. And meanwhile, I'll look through the questions that were collected through the community, and I'll reply to those of them which I can. So there was a question about the roadmap. Like, yeah, still have lots of milestones from Q4 2022 unfinished, guys. You know what's going on in the world, and the project is trying to cope with it as well as the rest of the world. So some of the milestones in the roadmap might unmatch. I mean, we have plans. We have plans marked in the roadmap. We're trying to complete them. We're trying to complete them, and we're trying to complete them in time. But sometimes, you know, on the way of development, project development, that happens that you just switch to other tasks or just decide not to complete some of the milestones or just move them and focus on something else. Well, that's actually a normal thing, happens everywhere. So if there are some milestones unfinished, means that they will be finished if they're still in the roadmap, and maybe they are just replaced with other milestones in the roadmap. You have to understand that. What is the plan to attract traders to use the platforms? Traders, there's no plan to attract traders to use the platforms, actually, apart from the platform. Well, the exchange, obviously, once it's done, when it's developed up to the stage when we're going to be ready to promote it and ready to attract traders. I believe it's going to be like by the end of the summer, if I'm not mistaken. Not before that, for sure, but I need to check that with the project manager because I'm not responsible for project development. Anyway, once the project once it's reached the stage where we're gonna feel like we can start promoting it, we're gonna promote that for sure, and we're gonna invite attract investors or not investors, traders to the platform. But currently we don't have any active plans, or I mean, we don't do any actions to attract any traders at all. We don't do that. Yeah, good morning all. Oh, we have a girl here, Olivia. Hi. Okay, a quick question. Are we going towards a good marketing campaign? What do you mean by a good marketing campaign? And I mean, going towards. Then there's a question about listing the Ubix entire one. Me personally, I have a few requests from listings from from long ago. Actually, we're still in communication. We're discussing the listing, but the thing is that most top tier, like tier one listings, they require very huge sums of money to list the project, and since we feel like there is a better use of those money, we actually are not ready to list it for money. Well, so some of those platforms are still in well, we're in communication, and it takes time because they go and they check some stuff on the project. They I don't know, examine something, they check the papers, and it takes a lot of time actually. For a few months, one of the listings, they were checking for a few months all the information, and then now they came back to me and asked if you were still interested. I mean, first thing, it takes a lot of time. Second, all the exchanges have different requirements. And third thing, some of them are asking for too much money. Like if you want to be listed in Binance, it's $1 million actually, guys. I mean, there is a better use of this money for sure. Good marketing campaign. I'm still waiting for your reply. I mean, about the project attracting partners at all. I mean, we're doing that. If I'm not talking about it, doesn't mean that we're doing nothing, guys. We have a lot of things going on. The marketing team is not such a huge team. So we're just few of us for the time being. And we're working on a daily basis, attracting, well, we're not working on attracting partners currently. We're mostly working on brand exposure and attracting users to crowdfunding. Okay, I'm hearing more about the real estate and crypto here, and just wondering how Ubis is making out with their plans in Europe. I don't know anything about plans in Europe, so I can't reply to that. Sorry. Well, I mean, I can forward this question to Max. I will see if there are any plans. But what made you think that crypto and real estate is possible in Europe? I mean, seriously, guys, governments are not so big fans of crypto, especially in Europe. They demand huge, but considering the project and the team like yourself, attracting businesses and brands. Yeah, I mean, we're communicating with those people. I'm working on brand awareness. So far, that's what we're doing. We're not actually, feeling like we need, like it's crucial to be listed on Binance or something. Maybe later, but this time, no. By the way, talking about Ubix, guys, you're asking a lot about Ubix. The thing is, we're not planning to promote Ubix a lot. I mean, the thing is that Ubix is like Bitcoin or Ethereum. It's a network. So our plan is to promote Ubix through great projects like crowdfunding, like Ubix Pay, like the exchange we developed. So we're developing all these projects. They are based on Ubix network. So the thing is that we're planning to promote the project, not the system. So I mean, it's like everyone knows Tifal and other brands of SEB company, but almost no one knows about the SEB company. But that doesn't make this company less profitable or huge. Yeah, I remember. I remember Max telling me about talent notary and projects on real estate. I mean, some of the companies were, as far as I know, it's acceleration. Or what was the name? I think it's acceleration. So the company is Russian, so we're not actually focusing on Russian companies now. And for real estate, currently also we are not working in this direction. I know real estate is a big thing, especially considering the times and the inflation everywhere. But yeah, this point, Silent Notary is focusing on more music. This site. Well, it's not actually a side project. It's mostly like a brand based on Silent Notary. And we're gonna do a few more for other industries. And well, that was a great idea actually to create a service for notarizing soundtracks. And another idea that is under development now is notarizing diplomas and certificates, like the big idea is to create a universal, international register of those certificates so that anyone could log in and check if the certificate is um, legit or is it fake. So that's actually one of the ideas that Silent Notary has in development now. And it's a question related to Silent Notary, right? Can you talk about how Silent Notary was advertised on a Texas news channel? I know it isn't that big of a deal for marketing ATM, but that kind of flew under the radar. Actually, I had no idea they did. Funny as it may sound, but Silent Notary sometimes they're working on themselves, and guys are working on promotion. They have their own partners in the USA, and they get promoted thanks to those partnerships. And honestly, they leave me like aside from these activities, so I'm not aware of some of them. But yeah, if you heard of it, it's cool. I mean, I don't know. I didn't know that. Okay, next question from the list. What's the plan to attract the traders? I replied to that. Zero updates and zero marketing happening. That's not true. We actually, our current focus for this month and the upcoming few weeks, I guess, is working on the crowd feeding. We believe that developing crowd feeding and developing a bigger network than it is now will help other projects bounce, like jump, because crowd feeding is a platform allowing crypto enthusiasts earn money for liking, sharing, commenting on social media, and it's easier for them to earn money. And for us, it's brand awareness again, because we're trying this way, like we're trying to hack a little bit the social media, how you call it, like robots, how they show the results. So we're working on that. We have a few advertising campaigns launched there. We had a few in March that worked really well, but honestly, the product was not ready for such a huge wave of people joining in. And we had a lot of bots as well. So we developed, we completed the project, we filled in the holes, and we're doing another campaign currently. And our campaign is based on Telegram, where we're basically advertising crowd feeding on various Telegram channels. So far, it's working pretty good. Are there any plans for future trading pairs for Ubix outside of the Ubix network? We're building our own exchange, so there are going to be other trading pairs developed there, as far as I know. But then again, you better ask that to the project PM. I can forward this question to, currently it's Nikolai Smirnov, and he's responsible for exchange projects. So I can ask him if he knows and if he can reply to the question. And I can post his reply to Ubix network, the chat in Telegram, but actually we were planning to have an AMA on exchange in a few weeks, somewhere in June, I believe, or somewhere in June we should have one. Next question. Mhm. Why do we never see UBIX attending big crypto events to raise awareness? Who told you that it's working? It's one of the instruments that, again, asks for a lot of money, but doesn't have that much, it's not that effective. And moving to Dubai doesn't give an opportunity to sponsor big events. I don't know why you decided that it's related anyway. Okay, you're essentially building your own ecosystem without partnerships. How does this make your project any better than some random person minting multiple different tokens and calling it an ecosystem? Who told you that we're not having any partnerships? With the tested web took longer than we thought, but still it's a partnership, and it's developed and it's completed. As far as I know, it's completed and it's working. But attracting partners in any industry and crypto as well takes a lot of time, and what happened last year, so it doesn't help us. Guys, I don't know why you feel like we don't do anything. We do a lot of stuff, but sometimes um, it just takes longer. Mm. What's the story with UBIX Pay? Well, it's almost done. UBIX Pay also will be launched in June, as far as I know. And we're redeveloping this stake, the UBIX stake. We're integrating it into UBIX Pay, and it's going to be huge. But just give it a little time. According to our plans, it's June, July. It's going to be launched, and you're going to know. Can you share the marketing strategy? Well, I keep getting these questions, guys. It's actually a corporate secret, so we're not sharing the strategy online for everyone, for sure. But just like I told you just now, we have a few campaigns in Telegram. We're doing a little bit of PR here and there. That's what I am doing currently, and I'm actually working on the partnerships. And project managers are also working on the partnerships. It's part of their job description. So I'm not that into partnerships because it's not actually my area of expertise. Again, crypto tokens and burning mechanisms. It's all in the white paper, actually. Let me know if you don't find it, because I think we're talking about tokens and burning tokens almost each AMA, and it's right there. What's happening with Langia? Again, guys, we cannot control other companies. They are in the process of CEO changing, so they're looking for CEO, and you cannot even imagine how long it might take to find a good CEO, and it's really difficult. And also they've been impacted by an earthquake, so it's not something we can control. Once we get a feedback from them, you are the first people to know for sure, but it's just something we cannot control. Sorry. What happened to the universities that were close to introducing silent notary to certified degrees? I'm not aware of that. Okay, this question, can the team tell us more about the marketing strategy for the next 12 months as we enter a bull market? We cannot tell you more about the marketing strategy for the next 12 months for multiple reasons. First is that it changes a lot. We're just trying to stay on the way. So it changes a lot. So today we have like these ideas, we test them. If it works, we continue. It doesn't work, we just close it and try something else. We were trying to launch a Twitter campaign for a couple months, but Twitter just doesn't let us do that. So we switched to Telegram and YouTube, and now we're also looking for CPA platforms that can accommodate our needs. So far, CPA platforms are not replying as well for some reason. I don't know, maybe it's related to the industry. But yeah, currently we only have like influencers and Telegram channels and Twitter accounts. Also, we're currently testing another strategy of Twitter posting. It's going to be tested for a few weeks, maybe a month, and we'll see how it goes. Just like I said, we're currently focusing on crowd feeding, and we hope that crowd feeding is going to help us launch other products and get better exposure. So if you have friends who might be interested in getting free coins for, well, it's not actually free because we're paying for actual job, which is liking, commenting, and sharing our posts on social medias, please do use your referral link, and you get the referral bonus as well, which is 10,000 UBICs for each person who is joining the crowd feeding. But what's more is that we launched a giveaway this month. That the one who is going to attract the most is going to get 2 million UBICs. So go. Top tier exchanges, I already replied to that. Community numbers have refused. About that, community numbers are reduced. A few factors worked on that. First is that they were fake. Well, not most, but I mean, a part of them, they were fake. So we're actually now we'll have to face the reducing numbers because of bots leaving us and Twitter blocking those bots. So it's fine. It doesn't. It actually doesn't show anything. When will we start properly promoting the ecosystem? We're not planning to promote the ecosystem. Just like I said, we're building new projects, and the project will be promoted. And those projects are, well, partially they are supposed to raise awareness about the UBIX ecosystem and UBIX network. The roadmap is updated and it's on the website. So I don't know what's asked for the 12-month roadmap. What research has been done into the demand for each project that the team is building? Well, actually, it's the network is built in a way that the community is voting for projects that we offer, that we suggest, that we have with participation. So we're developing only those projects that received enough of funding from the community. So guys, you are the ones who think that this project that we're developing will be popular. We didn't do any research on that. Who is our closest competitor? We have competitors on the website. So it's Hedera, I guess, Ethereum or Bitcoin partially because Bitcoin, you can't actually build anything on Bitcoin, but Ethereum Hidera, what is our advantages is also marked there. What is our plan to raise awareness and market the exchange? We're not marketing the exchange. We didn't do the coin for doing the coin, guys. We're developing an ecosystem. It's a different thing. We're not, well, the the big idea of the project is building something useful and great. And well, I mean, it's not our aim to be listed on the biggest amount of exchanges and just be traded. I mean, it's not the end point for us, for our project. Okay, I can see that questions are stopping. So I guess if you don't have any more questions, guys, we're gonna round it up. Regarding Ubix Pay, also not the question. It's very technical. I don't even understand what you're asking. Blockchain governmental bodies to expand or reach global compliance in all regions. It's a question for the project manager or even, I don't know, the developer. I really don't know. But it's a great idea. Maybe you can, well, I will pass it to Nikolai. Let him see. All right, I see that I don't have any more questions here, but guys, if you have any questions, you're free to ask me, like tag me in your messages in the Telegram and I will reply ASAP. That was really great to have you all. It's a pleasure to talk to you always, to talk to smart people. I love it. So thank you guys and have a nice